Every day, millions of people turn to one website as a one-stop shop for their encyclopedic research, but right now they're seeing this. Wikipedia is deliberately blacking out its English language website. It's joined a 24-hour protest against anti-piracy bills making their way through U.S. Congress. If passed, they would allow the government to block search engine links to any website which may contain what's perceived as copyright material. Well, the laws are designed to protect people's work from being shared without permission or payment, but internet campaigners say they would go way too far. Well, let's talk more with one man who is in charge of another website that isn't on strike today, Rob Beskiza, managing editor of the BoingBoing blogging site. Thanks for being with us. What's your biggest fear over this anti-piracy legislation?
Our fear is that the law would have unintended consequences and that it could be abused to threaten innocent websites like ours. The law is badly written, it's full of vague descriptions of technical stuff, and it creates censorship tools right out of the authoritarian playbook.
So if you wrote a book, made a film, or composed a song, wouldn't you want to make sure your work was protected from someone effectively stealing it on the internet?
Of course, but the thing is, in years of these laws and aggressive litigation from the industry, none of it has ever had the slightest impact on piracy. So there's no reason to think that pirates wouldn't be able to find ways around it this time as well. But there would still be all these new legal mechanisms ready to be abused, so what's the benefit for anyone?
Where do you think the middle ground is here in stopping the flood of internet piracy, while at the same time keeping the internet's founding ideals of being open as they are?
Well, one middle ground is that laws could be written in consultation with the technical community instead of rushed through by the media business, targeted carefully at specific criminal acts, and avoid some of the kind of draconian and internet-breaking measures that these laws in the United States outline. But, I mean, I say that, but the thing is, the internet, the way it works, it turns piracy into a general problem. And I don't think that there are any easy answers.
How much are the anti-piracy moves potentially opening the door to the American government in trying to exert its control over the wider internet? I mean, after all, if I quote someone in an article, could I feel the force of the law?
Well, there's that problem, and it's a problem that's happening in other jurisdictions as well. For example, London in England England has very aggressive libel laws, so people, because everything is published everywhere on the internet, people will shop for the venue in London when they want to sue someone for libel. And the same could be true for copyright infringement when this kind of thing goes through. The basic problem is that US bodies have been given control of fundamental parts of the internet, like the domain name system. And the more US politicians try to interfere with how it works, the bigger a problem it becomes for the rest of the world.
There's strong opposition to these bills. I mean, even the White House says that it isn't behind them. What do you think the real chances are of this piracy bill actually becoming a law?
Well, one hopes that it's a very low chance, and it's looking less likely now that the White House has said that it doesn't like the bill, and pretty much everyone has said, except the entertainment industry, the pharmaceutical industry, that they don't want the law to pass. But that's why we're doing this blackout stuff at BoingBoing and Wikipedia, is to illustrate for everyone what will happen if the laws do pass. And the bill sponsors have proved that they're determined to get it passed however they can.
Right, Rob Beskiza, managing editor of the BoingBoing technology and culture website. Thanks for your input.